Hello there, puzzle friends. We're here today with another video about jigsaw puzzles, and we do have another jigsaw puzzle haul. Today we have two boxes. You cannot still wait. You can see it actually. We have two boxes to unbox. I have just cut the tape so we can save some time. But as usual, I will open them with you. You may wonder, why do we have two boxes when they are from the same shop? Yes, they are indeed from the same shop, but for some reason, if I bought them all in one order, they would ship them at a cost. But in this way, they ship them free, so I bought them this way. But that's it. Let's see what do we have today to show you. We start from the small box, and let's start from the most usual puzzles. Then we go to some unusual ones. Here, we start with the Trefl puzzle. This is a Trefl puzzle, 500,000 pieces. Trefl is a brand that we have actually puzzled. I'm not sure if I have puzzled on the channel, but I have already puzzled. And you see it's beautiful beach scenery. It says that it's Mykonos. Mykonos is a Greek island. Well, it does look, it could be Mykonos. I have never been to Mykonos, at least not yet. And I thought, yeah, it looks interesting. The price was good. So I said, why not? And I did buy this jigsaw puzzle called Mykonos. That means I do have a bigger collection of Greek puzzles, or puzzles that are depicting Greece. Yeah, and that's it. And now we bought something different what I usually buy. This is from a brand, Enwood games. The brand I'm not familiar with. The box is relatively smaller than the other ones, like the Trefl one. It is called Discover Earth by Aisha Amir. I hope I didn't say that too wrong. And the name is The Canyons of the Earth. Probably Discover Earth is the series or something. 1,000 pieces, and the typical dimensions 70 times 50 centimeters, the typical for Europe, that is. And let me bring the picture a little closer to you here. As you can see, it's a very colorful picture. They have two ravens. Here is a deer. I believe here there is a ship, a male ship. For some reason I forget the name now. Some birds. These look to me somewhat similar with cartoons that I watched as a kid, the Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. So I did buy it. It was more pricey than again it was a new brand. And as you know, we like to try out new brands. And here they say somewhat of their history. Let's say like this. We're a small New Jersey brand, New Jersey based company. Also they are from America. Good, that's interesting. And they also state some of their history. So, I'm very excited to have this actually, and then they forgot to say this actually is a little heavier than this one. Although this one is bigger and made with more pieces. And we keep to the pieces, the puzzles that are somewhat different. What's this? No box, nothing. You can not see the picture. I don't know if they have inside. Can you open this actually? Yes, you can. They do have inside a poster and a brief. It's of French. If I understand this correctly, open me and you have it an appointment with a puzzle, something like this. But I won't open it yet, and I will open it when it's time to puzzle. This is called Piab, puzzle in a bag. The pieces look quite decent, quite good quality actually. And the title is The Oscar Goes To. It's from the Oscars. And I don't know, here is something like a newspaper. And in the middle they have the poster where you can see what actually the jigsaw puzzle will look like. And here they have also something else. And this is also our French. Sadly, I don't know so much of French, so I cannot tell you what it says inside. Either way, it looks very interesting. Here are some monsters. Here is a Godzilla. Here's probably from Lord of the Rings. A dragon. Here's Transformers. Here is from Ghostbusters and King Kong. The E.T., which is actually severe, let's say, from a helicopter. Some horror movies. Here the famous green screen and stuff like this. Here is also some anime. So it seems that a lot of Back to the Future. It seems that a lot is happening in this puzzle. So I said, let's go for it. This was also somewhat pricey, but it's somewhat different. So because of that it's somewhat different, I said, well, let's buy this. Why not? So let's put this at the side. And we also have one more from this brand. And this has a title in French. Well, I did buy them from a French shop, so it kind of explains it. Le Hauts et le Bas de 2021. The good and the bad things of 2021, something like this, I believe is the title. I haven't actually seen the image in detail. I do believe they have a coronavirus or something like this inside. I really like that the bag is made this way, that you can open and close again. This is something that you also find in Graphica puzzles. This is the other dimension. Also, this one was this way and this one is this way. Well, I don't know much of the details since I'm not very famous for keeping up with the news. But you can see here the people that went inside the Congress. That was a big theme then. Here is a mound eruption. Here are some people that got fat because of lockdown. I don't know if there is something else that we should mention. Fight of the Year, the Killer Queen. Here are some Corona stuff. I do believe this is Joe Biden. I'm not quite sure. This was also a very interesting story. And they make some fun, a pun. Never driven. The ship that's stuck in the Suez Canal. And it's actually, they have made this as it's here as a shipwreck, let's say. Also the other dimension. Although the water is here and the ship is here, they have made it as it is actually have gone down. So I like that here are some masks that are flying all over the place, and I do like that they had this in the other jigsaw puzzle that I didn't mention, that they also have puzzle pieces inside. So they are also make fun of themselves, let's say. Here in the vaccines. and they also have a QR code. I don't know if you scan the QR code what will come. So really excited to have these different jigsaw puzzles. I hope I have the time to get them to them quick. And let's see the last one from this batch. I'm sorry. The last one is the Nathan puzzle. Nathan puzzles, we already talked about them. They're a brand from France, and they are yet actually bought from Ravensburger. I have to make some more research to see if they actually still are putting out products with their own brand. They also have a website. I can also go inside and see. This one is one of the big ones, 2000, and it's actually heavy. It's somewhat heavier than I expected. I have puzzled a Nathan puzzle, and actually I got the comments, you make this Ravensburger puzzle, and I say, no, this is a Nathan puzzle. And then I actually found out that they are bought from Ravensburger, and the quality was very similar to Ravensburger, to tell you the truth. Well, either way, this is an ocean scenery. I like the ocean sceneries actually. Here is some underwater scene. Here is over the water, and here's something like the middle. I did like these lines that were going this way. This actually would make the puzzle easier to puzzle, these lines, as if it was only blue water or something like this. I can see myself making quickly the sun or something like this. Except in the case that I don't make the sun on purpose, but it's something that you would spot very quickly. 2000 pieces, as I said. Also excited to have this, and let's put this because it's a little bit bigger. Let's put this under the others. And let's carry on with the second box. The second box actually has the logo of Educa. I do believe there is one Educa there. Maybe they just let the box. So let's see. And here is something else I also buy to try out. And now I remember. Well, when you buy puzzles like I do, sometimes you don't remember what is in every order. So this is the Educa. Let's start from this one since I got this one out first. A 3000 piece from Educa. Educa is the brand that I have the biggest jigsaw puzzles that I have. This one is a 3000, also a big one. It's a scenery from Venice, or I believe that was the title. Yeah, Romance in Venice. So it's a picture from Venice. I did find it interesting because it was not the image that everybody has from Venice. It's somewhat different, and the price also was very what's the right word for it? Tempting. The price was very tempting, so I end up buying it. Then now that I see it, I actually like it. It's a very good one. I like by Educa puzzles that they use the whole puzzle to actually put the image. This way you see a bigger image, which will help you when it comes to puzzling. When it comes to puzzling the actual puzzle. Sometimes it's somewhat stupid, let's say, when they have these things on front and you say, what's there? But it's most of the time it's not an issue. Still, then again, I feel somewhat of obliged, let's say, that I have to tell you this since I have seen it. So, let's carry on. Here is the jigsaw puzzles from a new brand for me. It's called Pazzi. They are on the cheap size when it comes to price. When it comes to the box, they look quite decent. Here you can see the image. I like that the parallel with the bridge and the ship here. So yeah, that's it. So, and here is also a place from the Dolomites. I don't know if they are called this way in English. It's the name from these mountains because of the stones they have. They are called in this way Dolomites. It's a picture that I have seen in a very good drone drone video, and I said, why not? Let's buy this also too. As you see, sometimes I'm not very strict in what jigsaw puzzles come to me. Then again, sometimes I leave them outside because I do have a lot. So, and the winter image is actually looks more than a painting in a canvas, which gives a nice feeling. I like this. I bought this because I don't have many window puzzles. And Winter Twilight, it's the name. And I thought it would be a nice addition to the collection and a nice addition to the channel. Do you like winter puzzles or don't you? And I wanted to say also, this one is somewhat interesting because of the canvas style. I have to tell you a story. When I started puzzling, I used to do the landscape puzzles. Like this one, let's say. And all of the time I did landscape puzzles, and like there were not so many options back there, and maybe there were, and I didn't know them. Either way, I did puzzle most of the time like this, and I bought another puzzle that said it had a wood feeling, and actually it did have some texture, let's say, that feels like wood or something like this, but it was also like a canvas style picture. And when I actually put it together and put it on the wall, I was quite amazed by how beautiful this picture actually was. And then I realized, yes, this looks better because it's more of a painting than a picture. I don't know if that ever has happened to you, but I did find it quite interesting. And let's end this with the last and the special one. This one is a jigsaw puzzle again from Trefl here, but let's do this that you can read it the right way. But it's a Woodcraft, which means it's a jigsaw puzzle that this has been made out of wood. I do believe this is a new series from the Trefl, and I would really like to test them out here on the channel for you. They have also some unique shapes there inside. The picture is from Dominic Davinson. It's an image not of that speciality, but then again it's a warmy, cozy image. Dominic Davinson is also very famous for making jigsaw puzzles. It's not that as heavy as I have thought, but that's not that shouldn't be a problem. That were it from today. I see the video took a little more longer than I thought. Yeah, because we talked a little bit more about the special jigsaw puzzles that we bought. So we will end up there today. As always, I would like to hear from you. Do you have any of these puzzles? Do you like these puzzles? Or would you buy any one of these puzzles? Do you know the brands that are new for us today? That's it from me for today. Thanks again for watching. Happy puzzling. Stay safe, and until next time, goodbye.